Hello, and welcome to this edition of the A7FL News, featuring the latest news about coaches, players, and teams from the American Sevens Football League. On this edition, I'll be talking about some of the most talented quarterbacks the A7FL will feature this spring season, 2015. First up, we have Dave Nemeth. Now, this guy's amazing. He's got phenomenal touch on all his passes, tremendous escapability, and most importantly, he always keeps his eyes pinned downfield. Let's take a look at some highlights. Next up, we have Tyree McQueen, a phenom at the quarterback position. This guy's got all the intangibles. He's got great speed, escapability, accuracy, arm strength. You name it, he's got it. Now, I've already spoke to some of the coaches over at the Bullies, and they want this guy on the team. Again, pending tryouts, I'm sure there's going to be some thick competition up there in Newark at that tryout in October, but I'd be pressed to see anybody take that spot from McQueen. I know I said before it'd be tough to take the spot from McQueen, but there's another quarterback in the mix of this, and that's Hudson Fonseca. This is a big guy, ladies and gentlemen, 6'3", 240 pounds, and this man can move. He's got great arm strength. He's been in the league for 4 years now. He's got the experience. He's got the generalship on the field. Let's take a look at some of his highlights. To get through all the quarterbacks tonight, but let's take a look at another one of my favorites, Nate Hughes. This guy is very Brett Favre-esque, okay? He ad-libs, he can extend the play, but most importantly, he's got the biggest arm of the bunch. He even looks a little bit like Favre. incredible. Moving down the list, let's get to another one of my favorite quarterbacks. Now, I've spoken also to some of the coaches on the other side of the river for the New York Empire, and they're really interested in Chris Johnson. He has some ties over there in New York. He's a big athlete, 6'3", 220 pounds, very fast, probably second fastest to McQueen out of the other quarterbacks that we spoke about here tonight. He's got the quickest release, keeps his eyes pinned downfield as well. I mean, it's hard to say which guys are going to make what team. All these guys are super talented. Let's take a look at some of the things Chris Johnson was able to do last year, both with his feet and his arm. It up for this edition of the A7FL News. Tune in with us next time as we'll go over the top 3 athletes that we expect to see in uniform in 2015.
Silky, he's gonna go. Who can catch him? Who can catch him? Silky's still going. How many moves? How many moves? Silky smooth.